cool this morning. It does feel fabulous. I know it's supposed to get quite warm today. I believe in the mid-80s. And sunny. But we were able to go without the air conditioner all day yesterday. Yay! Comfortably. There was life before air conditioning. But it's different when you don't have any windows. And in town. I was thinking about it, and whenever we go out, whenever we're out in the holler, don't have to sit in the creek to be comfortable. It is just so much cooler. The air moving, the trees. I mean, yeah, sitting in the creek's all right too. Get over here. Come on. There you go. Good. Good. Right here? You sniffing something right here? Well, that's a new spot. There you go. Perfect. Well, that's strange too. Different. Oh, and that Marisol yarn that I've been using, this pair of socks that I'm working on right now, just started the ribbing this morning, so they're almost finished. And don't think I'd ever mentioned, because the yarn, I was saying, it didn't split like the mani-pedi yarn or anything like that. Oh, but anyway, it's also 40% bamboo. So of course it feels different. Gee whiz. I guess it just surprised me that I never looked. Come on. Bravo, come on. Bravo. Thank you. What was that about, Betty? But something crossed my mind yesterday. And so I got curious, and I ended up watching a lot of videos on yurts. Good location, good spot. Well, they're certainly not the yurts of the Mongolian steppes. I mean, hold on. Over here. There was such a big variety and differences in so many of them. And very interesting. Very interesting. Hold on, we need to wipe your bottom. Stay still. There we go. That's better. Okay, you ready? And one thing I was surprised, whenever I did an online search, something that I was curious that no one had done, because a lot of people, some of them were very simple, just one room, simple to, big central rooms, far more complicated, permanent, not something to really ever, I would expect anyone to ever want to move in any way. But anyway, like building sections around them and things like that. So yeah, that's not something that's going to be moved ever. But anyway, one of the things that had many moons ago, whenever I was planning to build a permanent home on some country property, some gorgeous remote land, but anyway, I knew I did not want a brick house or a frame house, and originally I thought I wanted log house. And then whenever I started researching those, I was like, this could be perfect or this could be hell. Okay, you gonna do something? Bravo, pee on it, let's go. There you go. Okay, let's go. Well, just a nightmare. I mean, people with cranks, having basements where they have a crank and to pull the roof down. And anyway, let's go. Come on. So anyway, I ended up coming across cordwood construction because I saw the earth houses and cob and all these different things, and those are very cool too. But the thing that I totally fell in love with was cordwood. And anyway, if you're not familiar, do search and you'll see what I mean. But anyway, if you can pick up a stick of firewood, you can make a cordwood house. And oh, there's a bunny. So anyway, so that was what I really dreamt of doing. Oh, he disappeared. I really wanted to do was a cordwood house. I wanted a round cordwood house. Okay, come on. Because a funny little thing that I learned whenever I was researching and planning, was, and I'd never really thought about before, was that humans are the only animals that build square. So anyway, smells like the sprayed animal is down here, Bravo. But we're going with that. Okay. And anyway, so I knew I wanted a round house. There's no cold spots, hot spots, anything. There's just, circular just appealed to me and still does. So anyway, however, time intensive more than anything. Between drying and curing. Come on. Good morning. Come on. Bravo. Let's go. There you go. Looks like they're working on power lines. But anyway, so, and then the other thing that really appealed to me about cordwood was, anyway, the insulation factor, because the walls are so thick. I mean, plus I think the safety as far as a fire hazard, there basically isn't one, because one cordwood house that somebody had reported that had burned, it took 2 days to burn because there's so much, because of the way it's constructed. So anyway, they were able to get all their stuff out and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, hold on. What is the deal with the wet spots on the road? Okay, maybe somebody was hauling water. Of course, it should have been dry. He wants to get back to where the people are. Um, the thing that does not appeal to me now is the permanence of location. Used to appeal to me, but not now. I guess because things can change so much that I might want to be someplace else and I recognize it, which is hilarious because such a nomad whenever I was growing up, and then settled for a few years, and then a nomad again for the next 15 years, and then I've been here for a long time, over 20 years. And anyway, because, hold on. Okay. Because, leave him alone, Bravo. Bravo, come on. Let's go. That because of all that. Hey, no, come on. Come on. I know it's over here. Leave it alone. There you go. Leave it alone. There. Happily, he does not like to get close to anything with an engine running. I'm very glad of that. But anyway. However, the idea of just about anything else, vans, RVs, campers, none of that was really appealing to me. We need to wipe your bottom again. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Let's leave that alone. I don't know that I've ever stood right beside one of those signs. It's a lot bigger than I realized. But anyway, come on. Let's go. Yeah, it's not for Bravo. Come on. And so yurt crossed my mind. Come on now, let's go. And I had seen one dome construction near where I grew up. And I thought it was pretty cool, you know. But anyway, let's go. Bravo, go, honey. I think we're taking like twice as long as usual today. So anyway, so I did a search on yurts. And fascinating. A little bitty slug. That may be one of the smallest slugs I have ever seen. Come on. Whoop. And this one, I just loved what some people did. One had concrete countertops, which, no, that's not what I would do now, but that was what I was originally planning to do in my cordwood house. Oh, dog arm is still there. And then there was one that, you know, if I were younger, come on, scoot over, and gonna spend years studying woodworking. Come on, let's go. Get over here and go. There you go. All right. They had done some beautiful woodwork, and it was all like Lord of the Rings, elven stuff, and it was art. But anyway, then some of the minimalistic ways some other people had set theirs up. just fascinating. But anyway, what I was saying forever ago is that I did find it in a search online. It's what I'd planned on doing in my cordwood house because it just makes sense to me. And no one in any of the videos that I've watched so far has done it, but evidently people do it, and that is a radiant floor, a water-filled radiant floor, because almost all of the people talking about yurts, they talk about the, insulating the floor, and one of them, said they had like 30 inches of insulation underneath and things like that. And I was like, why the hell hasn't anybody done radiant floor? You have all that space in there, then. But anyway, evidently some people do, but they haven't made videos, or I haven't come across their videos. Come on, Bravo. Wow, now you're just in the not listening mood. Let's not do that, okay? Ooh, we smell the gas. Because that is something, one of my favorites that I saw, I think it was someone that was building in Flagstaff or someplace in the northern part of Arizona or New Mexico, one place where, they have real winters, but desert. And they had put in a radiant floor, which, yeah, absolutely loved the idea. But what I really loved is that they had used a solar water heater. I mean, they just solar powered water heater, which they said they rarely had to use, just because the water heater in the sun would have it warm enough. But what an awesome idea. So anyway, I just fell in love with that idea, and then I had done some research, and this is like, gee whiz. How long ago was this? This is like 20 years ago whenever I was researching all this. And, but anyway, the idea of putting down a solar-powered radiant floor, it's not solar turning it into electricity, just solar, yeah, I guess so, yeah. But anyway, just and one thing that was really cool about what those people had done is that their solar-powered water heater, which was big, I mean, it's more tank, than just something you have in your house, and it wasn't in their house. That's also they had collection lines all over there. Okay, come on. They had water lines running all over the roof of one of the buildings, and then that would loop around and go into the floor. So the sun was heating it on the roof, and then it would go down through the floor and warm the house. So it's basically old boiler system, just in reverse, and using laid out water lines on the ceiling, on the roof. Not on the ceiling, on the roof. Brilliant. Simple. Brilliant. Probably done sometime in history, but being rediscovered. I wonder how many things are simply being rediscovered, and how many things are new, if any. What was it? There's nothing new under the sun. Sniffle, sniffle. I think that was from, sniffles are from that breeze. Come on. Come on. You know what that means. There you go. Bravo. Bravo. Come on. Hey. Okay. There's a beautiful face.